If you will lend me your time, I bet that you will find this video very helpful. Most probably, you're stuck in a situation where you're doubting where you should be in your life. You're doubting where you should go in your life. You're doubting which people you should meet in your life. So let's go back to a few days ago. Envision yourself, visualize yourself seeing yourself as lonely in your room, doing whatever you want to do, doing whatever you're doing. I don't care what you're doing. And you feel like wasting your time. You feel like, man, I could be doing many things. I could be doing much more than this. I could be aspiring to much more. But yet you feel like having a lock inside of yourself. Something that is keeping you from moving your own body. My suggestion for yourself, if you looked at the latest video, the video before this, I talked about the importance of a reset, of being nobody, about being nobody, nothing, and nowhere. Disconnecting from the time, the place where you are sitting, resting, and becoming nothing, nowhere, becoming like oneness with the entire world. I should be looking there, doesn't matter. So, what I did is, there was a lesson I took from Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate basically said an analogy, explained an analogy about a rocket, the rocket that goes into the air, into the space, right? The rocket, when it starts pushing through the air, it never stops. The rocket never stops. Because if it stops, it will break down and will get back down. If the rocket needs to push constantly and constantly and constantly to reach to the space, then now think about it yourself as the rocket. See yourself as the rocket. How should you be acting right now? How are you acting? Are you pausing mid-air, or are you constantly, every day, tackling and attacking your life in every aspect of it? It doesn't matter where or what you're doing. Are you feeling tired? Because if you're not feeling tired, it does mean that you got energy stored up in your body, in your mind specifically, that you could be using very well, in a very productive manner. And if you don't, if you still feel like this burst of energy and you waste it on stupid activities that just drain your energy, you can realize that you're actually wasting life energy that you were gifted. You were gifted when you were born, but you simply are not conscious of having it. So my message for you is to externalize yourself as much as possible. The last couple of days, I've been sleeping outside. I've not come back to home because I wanted to give it a try. I wanted to test myself, how my body, how my mind would react in that specific situation. So many of us built our comfort zone, around our homes, right? Our bed, our room. But think about it. Ask yourself, how would your body and your mind react when you're out of your comfort zone? Like, let's say, when you first started going to the gym, you felt out of place. But then after just 1 week, maybe, you already felt like at home. So, what is your home? What is your home? The only real home is inside of your mind, is inside of yourself. Your home is a self-concept. It's not an external place. So I took some time for myself to think, and I took as objective visualizing my goals, what I wanted to do in the moment, what I needed the most in the moment, the present moment, which is the now. There is no past and no future, alright? I want you to have this clear in your mind. There is no past and no future. The only thing that exists is right now. What you can do best right now. What's the best thing that you can do right now? Don't think about it 3 hours from now, 1 hour from now, right now, what you can do best. Let's say you see a person that is interesting to you. Well, speak to that person. You see a girl maybe that you like and you're scared. If you feel scared, do it right now without thinking 2 seconds more. If you feel like out of place, in the wrong place, maybe you're in the wrong place, or maybe you're just out of your comfort zone, right? Which is your physical home. So it took some time, a few days out of home, without going back home. It may sound crazy, right? That's your comfort zone speaking. So I took a few days ago. I took a few days out. And this made me realize that there is no such place as home, except you. Your own home. If you feel at home, wherever you are, wherever I was, past couple of days, I felt like at home. I felt like at home more than ever. I felt like at home more than my physical home. So this made me realize, what if the external places are a cage, but we're too scared of leaving it because of our comfort zone? Now imagine, how does it feel to not move at all? To move the least possible, to save up such big amounts of energy in your body, in your mind. Call it as you want. What I realized so far is that the less you move, and the less you will want to move. The more you move, the more you give this sprint, this mental sprint, to start something. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter whatever it is. If you give this sprint, this starting sprint to do something which excites you, maybe like talking to a girl, for me it was talking to a girl. Well, guess what? I went from being scared, it's like a fucking loop where the less you move and the more the demons start to catch up to you. You can prove as many times as you want that you're capable of doing something, but if you genuinely stop for days, weeks, maybe even months of doing that activity, the demons will start to catch up to you again. Because as long as you're running, they're running. As long as you stop, they're still running. Because they don't get tired, you get tired, because you're a human. They're not physical, but they're always trying to catch up to you. And it's your only job, your one and only job, to not let them catch up to you. Your only job on this earth is to love yourself and protect yourself from yourself. It may sound crazy, but you are in a war against you and nothing else. And it may sound confusing. It may look like an illusion because maybe you got a self-concept that everyone hates you. Everyone looks at you from the up to the down. Everyone is superior to you, when in fact it's completely different, because everybody is paying their own shit, is paying attention to their own shit. It's completely different than you than how you envision it, than how you perceive it. Because every one of us got our own perceptions of love, of self-love, of home. And the only thing that you need to do is to find your real home. A spoiler, your real home is not your physical home. Accept this. Like, give this a try and then get back to this video. If this didn't help you, you can comment whatever you want. You can hate me as much as you want. But I'm 100% sure that this will change you forever. And it's not like even clickbaiting or whatever. I don't care, bro. I don't like. In the past couple of days, I went from being scared of talking to girls, but it's like a scared of. I know I can do it. I already done it. Did it. Sorry. I already done it. I can talk. I already did it many times. But still, there is like this little voice whispering in my ear, telling me, nah, man, maybe you can't. Maybe right now you're at your worst. Maybe you're not as great as before. Maybe it was just a coincidence. You get this little fucking voice that speaks, not loudly, but whispering in your ear. And all you can do is to not pay attention to it, but grab your balls, stand on your feet, and move outside and do whatever it is that you want to do that scares you at first. If you think about doing something like, as an example, I want a girlfriend, okay. If the exact moment that you think about it, you get this little glimpse of fear, of anxiety maybe, this is your hint, this is your sign that this is what you need to do right now. Right now, not later, not before, right now. So I went from having this little whispering voice to talking to like 30 girls in 3 days, 3 or 4 days. This is to make you realize this video might be long, might be a little confusing, but I just wanted to make a video. Doesn't matter the quality, I just wanted to make it. Because I didn't want this video to be perfect, alright? But I just felt like it. It could save many people's lives. Starting from you, alright? So this makes me question, what's our limits? Like, where, maybe even more important, where are our limits? Where are our limits? Your physical home, your town, they are your cage, alongside to your own mindset. If you forget about it, if you forget about the place you were born in, if you forget about the place you're living in right now, your hometown, your home comfort zone, if you forget about it, you will basically have room to expand. You will basically grow a new identity. You will make flourish new plants, a new soil, where a new tree will grow. And this tree will be way more solid than the previous. Don't touch yourself, love yourself, respect yourself, and forget yourself. Because the past you didn't know what you know right now. I hope you found out this video helpful. That's it. If you want to join us in the Discord server, it's free right now. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want, alright? And see ya. Stay safe.